Hi everyone, myself Dr. P. Soumya, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Chemistry, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. In this session, I'm going to cover the topic environmental legislation in the Municipal Solid Waste Management and also Wildlife Act. In this session, I'm going to cover the topics Wildlife Act, Municipal Solid Waste Act. So here, environmental laws. What are environmental legislations? So environmental laws, these are the laws that protect the environment. So these are the laws, or these are the collection of laws, regulations, agreements, and these environmental law. It is a common law, so which governs how humans interact with the environment. So this includes environmental regulations, laws governing management of natural resources such as wildlife, natural resources, plants, etc. So this is a environmental law. It is seen as the body of laws concerned with the protection of living things. So from the harm and that human activity this may immediately or eventually cause to them or their species either directly or to the media, so and the habits on which they depend. So this is about definition of environment legislations or laws. These are the laws or collection of laws, regulations and agreements, and it is a common law which governs humans interact with the environment. So first one is Wildlife Protection Act 1972. So Wildlife Protection Act. So in this, the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 an act of the Parliament of India, which is enacted for protection of plants and animal species. So wildlife, it is nothing but plants and animal species. So Wildlife Protection Act 1972, it is an act of the Parliament of India enacted for the protection of plants and animal species. So before 1972, India only had designated national parks. So before 1972, so India only had designated national parks. So objectives of Wild Protection Act 1972 is objectives were, so here the prohibition on hunting of specified wild animals, birds and plants. So objectives of Wild Protection Act 1972 are prohibition on hunting of specified wild animals and birds, plants. So prohibition. So first objective is prohibition on hunting wild animals. Hunting wild animals. So first objective is prohibition on hunting of specified wild animals, birds, plants. So second one is setting up and management of national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. So he's setting up the national parks and wildlife sanctuaries and also management of national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. So second one is setting up and management of national parks and also wildlife sanctuaries. So next one is control of trade and commerce in wildlife products. Control of trade and commerce in wildlife products. So fourth one is authorities to be appointed or constituted under the act. So appointment of director and other officers and appointment of chief wildlife warden and other officers, power of delegates, and also constitution of wildlife advisory board and procedures to be followed by the board. So here these are the objectives. So in this act we can see the prohibition of, first one is prohibition on hunting of the specified wild animals, birds, and plants. And second one is setting up and management of wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. So next one is control of trade and commerce in wildlife products. So here the authorities so to be appointed are constituted under the act, and appointment of director and other officers. So this is also including in the Wildlife Protection Act, and also appointment of chief wildlife warden and other officers, power of delegates, and constitution of wildlife advisory boards, and also procedures to be followed by the board. So these are the objectives of Wildlife Protection Act 1970. So what are the duties of Wildlife Advisory Board? So the duties of Wildlife Advisory Board advises the state government about the selection of areas to be declared as sanctuaries, national parks, and closed areas. So the duties of Wildlife Advisory Board. So this is advises the state government about selection of areas which are to be declared as sanctuaries, national parks, closed areas. So here they have to advise the formulation of policy for protection and also conservation of the wildlife and specified plants. So they have to advise the state government about measures to be taken for harmonizing the needs of tribal and also other dwellers of the forest with the protection and conservation of wildlife, and also any matter referred to it by state government. So on the section 9, prohibition of hunting, so capture, killing, poisoning, trapping any wild animal is prohibition. So under section 9, prohibition on hunting, so capturing the animals, killing, poisoning, trapping in any wild animal, it is prohibited under section 9. Section 10 telling that maintenance of records of wild animals killed or captured. Section 10, records maintenance of records of wild animals killed or captured. Section 11, so this is about hunting of wild animals to be permitted in certain cases. So here hunting of wild animals to be permitted in certain cases. So here cases one is if the chief wildlife warden is satisfied that any wild animal has become dangerous to human life, such animal to be hunted. So under section 11, hunting of wild animals to be permitted in certain cases. So that case one is if the chief wildlife warden is satisfied that so any wild animal has become dangerous to human life, such animal to that is to be hunted. That is to be hunted. So in the case two, so the killing or wounding in good faith of any wild animal in self-defense shall not be an offense. So here case two is the killing or wounding in good faith of any wild animal in self-defense, it is shall not be an offense. So under section 12, so grant of permit for special purposes. Section 13 tells about suspension or cancellation of license. Section 14 appeals, and section 15 hunting of young and females of wild animals. So here section 17, it is a restriction of hunting. Section 40 and 42 regarding ownership issues and trade licenses. In section 51, it tells about penalties or prescribed in section 51, and enforcement can be performed by agencies such as forest department, the police, and also custom and CBI. So these are the acts under uh, so these are the duties of wildlife board. So next one is municipal. solid waste. So that is management of municipal and handling of municipal solid waste and rules 2000. Municipal solid waste rules 2000. So here municipal solid waste municipal management and handling rules 2000. So this is under the Environment Act 1986. So this Municipal Solid Waste Management Act, so this is under the Environment Act 1986. The central government made the municipal solid waste rules in 2000. So these are applicable to every municipal authority responsible for collection, segregation, storage, transportation, processing and disposal of municipal solid waste. So these rules are applicable for to every municipal authority responsible for collection, segregation, storage, transportation, processing and disposal of municipal solid waste. So here municipal solid waste is a collection, segregation, storage, transportation, processing and disposal takes place. So in that process, collection process, so collection means lifting and removal of solid waste from collection points to any other location. So collection means so lifting and removal of solid waste from the collection points to any other location. So this is called as collection. Segregation means to separate the municipal waste into groups of organic, inorganic, recyclable and hazardous waste. So segregation means separation. So separation, so to separate the municipal solid waste into organic, inorganic, uh, hazardous and also recyclable and organic. So here next one is storage. Storage process. In storage process, that is means the temporary containment of municipal solid waste in a manner so as to prevent littering, attraction of vectors, strange animals, and also excessive foul odor. So storage means it is a temporary containment of solid waste, municipal solid waste. It is in a manner that so to prevent littering, to attraction of vectors and also strange animals, and also it excessive to remove the uh, to prevent the excessive foul order. So here this is the storage. Transportation means conveyance of municipal solid waste from place to place hygienically through the specially designed transport system so as to prevent foul odor, littering, anxiety, and also unsightly conditions and accessibility to vectors. So this is transportation. Processing means processing means the process by which solid waste are transformed into new or recycled products. Processing means so the process by which solid waste are transformed into new or recycled products. So disposal means so this is the final disposal of municipal solid waste in terms of specified measures to prevent contamination of groundwater, surface water, and also ambient air quality. So, municipal solid waste. So, it includes commercial and residential waste. So, it is generated in a municipal or notified areas in either solid or semi-solid form, excluding industrial hazardous waste but including treated biomedical waste. So the responsibilities of municipal authority, state government or CPCB or state pollution control boards. So according to the rules as follows. So we know that municipal solid waste, it includes commercial residential waste, so which is generated in a municipal or notified areas in other solid or semi-solid waste from farm, excluding industrial hazardous waste but including treated biomedical waste. So here they have some responsibilities of municipal authority, state government and also CPCB. So boards according to the rules. So these are given as follows. So responsibilities of municipal authority are, so to develop infrastructure. So this, to develop infrastructure for collection, storage, segregation, transportation, processing, and also disposal of municipal solid waste. So first responsibility is to develop infrastructure for collection, storage, segregation, transportation, processing, and also disposal of municipal solid waste, and also to set up waste processing and disposal facility including landfills by applying to state board. So responsibility of state government and unitary territory administration is to enforce the provision of the rules in the concerned state or metropolitan cities. So these are the responsibilities of municipal authority and responsibility of state government and union territory administration. So what is the responsibility of Central Pollution Control Board and State Board? So here, to monitor the compliance of standards regarding groundwater, ambient air, leachate quality, and also the compost quality, including incineration standards. So here, responsibility of Central Pollution Control Board and State Control Board is, it is to monitor compliance of standards regarding groundwater, compliance of standards regarding groundwater, ambient air, leachate quality, and also compost quality, including incineration standards, and also to examine the proposal, grant authorization for setting up a waste processing and disposable facility. So this is to examine the proposal and grant authorization for setting up of waste processing and disposal facility. So Schedule 2 of the rules provides a detailed list of waste substances, so with their concentration limits. So here Schedule 2, it is having rules, provides, is having a rules. So these provides detailed list of waste substances with their concentration limits. So here class A, class B, class C, class D, class E. So here class A, this is a concentration limit of waste substances is 50 milligram per kg. 50 milligram per kg. Class B concentration is 5000 5000 5000 milligram per kg. So for class C, 20,000 milligram per kg. For class D, 50,000 milligram per kg. So class E, this regardless of concentration limits means it is highly inflammable substances. So here this is in the Central Pollution Control Board and State Board. So the schedule 2 is rules. The schedule 2, it is of the rules provides a detailed list of waste substances with their concentration limits. So if waste, it is consisting concentration 50 milligram per kg, that is under class A. So if it is having 5000 milligram per kg, it is a class B. If it is having 20,000 milligram per kg, it is class C. If it is having 50,000 milligram per kg concentration waste substances, so it is under class D. If it is above 50,000 milligram per kg or regardless of concentration limits, so it is a class E, under class E. So this is about environmental, so wildlife act, and also uh, solid municipal solid waste management and rules of 2000. So, and also thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.